I'm Mark Crivelli with GutterUniversity.com, and in this lesson I'm going to show you how to make a gutter template like this to cut 90-degree miters. So the first thing you want to do is decide what kind of template you're making. You want to make a different template for each machine because the profile can be slightly different from machine to machine, so you really need to make a separate template for every single machine. In this lesson I'm going to show you how to make a template for a 5-inch piece of gutter. And most machines these days are 5-inch machines, so you can tell 5 inches is across the top like this. So the first thing we're going to do is mark 2 lines about an inch and a half apart on the bottom of the gutter. Then we'll take our 45, and from the back side to the front side we will mark 45, 45. Then we'll go to the back side and we'll extend our lines straight down here. Now we'll take these lines that we drew on the back and transfer them to the front. And now from these top marks we need to measure 5 inches out because it's 5 inches on an inside miter like this. It's 5 inches either side. So we go measure 5 inches here, 5 inches here, take our square, just make a little line across the top here, and transfer that to the front, just this top edge on both of these. Okay, so now we're at this point. We need to transfer these 45s straight up on this bottom edge. And now we connect them. This line will be straight to begin with, but once we cut it, we will alter the curvature so that it will look straight as we look down in the template. Okay, so now we have this marked out, we can start to cut it out. You'll need your red and green snips to do this. So we'll cut down the line here. We'll start cutting the excess metal out of the way. Cut down the line as closely as you can because this will be marking your miters, so you need this to be as carefully cut as you can get it. Remember to bend the metal out of your way as you go. It makes it much easier and much safer for your hands to do that. So now if you look down this miter, you'll see that it's straight. You do the same thing on the other side now. one thing to remember with this is little imperfections in your template are not going to make a huge difference when you're cutting outside miters. But you will notice the problems when you go to connect an inside miter, and you'll see big gaps in here. So you really need these to be well cut. Okay, so now we have something like this. You'll notice that this won't fit just yet inside a piece of gutter because this top rolled over edge is still there. So we want to cut that along here. So just cut that. Now this template will slip underneath the lip. Drop right down in there. Except that you can see in the back here, it won't go all the way down. It's because these are the same size gutter. So you need to flatten this out. This is the original crease. We just want to move it in about 1/8 of an inch. So we take our duckbills and bend a new crease there. The new line is inside of the old line. So we bend that up, and now it will fit. Underneath the lip, slips right in there. And now we can mark it. Our inside miters and our outside miters. We can transfer that for making our miters. One other thing we can do here is to slip this off, bend it down. So that we have a little handle to pull this template back out of here. Sometimes it can be difficult to get them out of there. So that's it. This is a 5-inch template for a 90-degree miter. We'll go over custom miters in a different lesson. And in the next lesson, though, I will show you how to use this template to cut inside miters like this and outside miters like this. See you next time.